I'm gonna stand over here.
So let's start here. As far as tonight's concerned, is going to be Chris and Net tonight, or you're going to do a split like you
Yep.
did the first game?
He'll go at least 2 periods. He'll go 2 periods tonight.
And then as far as the lines that we saw this morning,
Yep.
those are going to be the lines in the game. So for you, when you kind of look at tonight, like what are some of the things that you want to see? Because I mean, it's some personnel from last game, but it's also enough difference.
Yeah, like I said after the last game, we're going to mix. We're going to look at some different combinations. These combinations, I feel like today up front give guys a different opportunity and good opportunity, both for younger players as well as for veterans. And then similarly on the back end, obviously you have some new personnel going in, and it's going to be a good opportunity to go and play on the road in a good environment.
They're going to have, at least I saw a tweet today that said they're going to have Drexel and David in the lineup. Do you think at all about matchups, things like that in the preseason?
No, we're not going to be matching. Obviously, those are. There's two great players, and they're going to get their minutes tonight. But we're going to worry about trying to do some of the things that we want to try to keep building. We'll put guys in roles for sure, but in terms of we're on the road, so we don't have the last change anyway. B, we're not going to chase matchups right now. But like I said, with that being said, players have roles on our team, and if you look at some of the lines and the combinations and the D pairings, we'll try to put them in situations where where they can excel.
A couple of young guys in the lineup tonight, Edmonton and Evans. Any words of advice for them as they go out against two of the best players in the league?
They've got to go play the game the way they're capable of playing the game, and concentrate on their preparation and and their confidence as they go out there and do the things that they do well. And that's one of the things I really like about both of those young players. They've showed it every day in camp, is that they understand the game, and they're very confident in playing the game to their strengths, and they've done it every day here in camp. So I expect them to go out and do it again tonight under challenging opposition.
Is this preseason maybe different or unique than others you've been through, where you're not only evaluating players as to who's going to make the roster and what roles, but also still building systems, still building part of how you structure it? Is that a little bit different than what you do?
Yeah, there's always some of that. Every year there is some of that. A lot of times systems-wise, you're just adding, not building necessarily from the ground up. So that's probably the biggest difference on that side of things. We're building the foundation on up. We're not adding different pieces to our systems work. So obviously there's a little bit more information that's coming to our players, and we're just trying to make sure that there's not too much information day in and day out. There's just small pieces every day that we can continue building with.
Is it a progression where each game you're looking at something different? Like this game you're working on forecheck, next game you're working on breakout, something like that?
Well, it's more complete than that. We can't focus on every single area each night, but certainly we can focus on building all of the areas with 3, 4, maybe 5 different additional pieces that we're putting into different areas of our game.
And Dave, this back-to-back is different than a regular season back-to-back. Will you be taking the whole group with you?
The whole group is going to go up. We'll I don't know that we'll change out the entire group, but it'll be a significantly different lineup in Calgary than there is tonight in Edmonton.
I know it's still early, but when you look at someone like Morgan Geeky, what do you think the expectations are for someone like him, considering that he does give you size, he can get shots down the middle, he can score goals. He's like he can do a lot of different things for you, whether it be on PP, PK, bottom six, middle six. What is the expectation for him?
I don't want to set that expectation. I haven't done that with any one player, and I certainly wouldn't do it with Morgan. Morgan's had an excellent camp, day in and day out. The expectation, on the baseline, is to be a good pro. Show up, be prepared every day, go out and perform at a good level, day in and day out. And Morgan's done that. His game is a complete game. He thinks the game well, all 200 feet, and he's been able to provide provide an ability to get in the zone, and he's also provided offense once we're in the zone. So he's had successful days thus far.
I don't know what we've seen in again the game and then scrimmage stands out, but for you, what are those things that you and your staff have seen in those close sort of private moments that makes you say, okay, he's had an excellent camp? Is it the way he asks questions in meetings? Is it the way he interacts with people? What would you say it is?
It's everything. I mean, that you can't take one piece of that. for me, Morgan's playing. He's playing up the middle, so there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. That comes with responsibility in playing without the puck. And I believe day in and day out, he's showed a good DNA in terms of understanding the game without the puck and being in good spots. And then offensively, we've seen his instincts take over. The pace of everything continues to rise day in and day out. That's the nature of the preseason, and he's continued, to elevate the pace of his game day in and day out. So, for him, it's just simply continuing what he has done to this point and go out and have a good work day today.
Dave, from that perspective, in terms of evaluation, what is your post-game process like right now? Are you watching the film? How much weight are you putting in it? How does it factor in with the other things that you're seeing from players?
Yeah, we're in a. Obviously, it's not a regular season rhythm because of the number of practices and the number of games and things of that nature. But yeah, absolutely, it's a combination of the two. What we see, live and in person on the bench, and then everybody goes back and does their work, in the coach's office on video, and you just continue to make sure you get all the detail and all the information on all the situations.
Dave, when it comes to
Has Blackwell been skating? Is he traveling? What's the update about that?
He's day to day with lower body.
Is he traveling?
He is not traveling.
When it comes to handling young players, Dave, how much does poise really feed into effectiveness, especially during training camp and preseason?
Well, it's a big piece of it. Your mental outlook every day, I think, is very important to come to the rink with a good focus and a confidence. When you can do that, walking into the dressing room and walking into the rink, that typically carries out onto the ice in your performance. Great.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Dave, I'm supposed to